Kithure Kindiki was born on July 16, 1972, in Irunduni village in Tharaka, an area that was then part of Kenya's former Meru district, now known as Tharaka Nithi County. He grew up in a humble rural setting, raised by his parents, Reverend retired Daniel Kindiki and Hannah Kindiki, who taught their children the importance of hard work, discipline, and the prudent use of scarce resources. His father, who rose from deep poverty to become a respected community elder, was a central influence in shaping Kindiki's character and values. Kindiki was part of a large family of 10 children, many of whom went on to attain remarkable academic success. At least 5 of his siblings became university professors, earning the family the nickname the Family of Professors. Among them are Professor Isaiah Kindiki and Professor Stephen Kithure Kindiki, a linguistics scholar at Daystar University. Growing up in such an environment placed education at the center of his early aspirations. He began his schooling at Irunduni Primary School before joining Lenana School for his secondary education. Although he initially scored a grade C in the Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education examination, below the threshold required for direct university admission, he demonstrated resilience by retaking the exams at Tharaka Boys High School, ultimately securing the grades needed to proceed with higher education. In 1998, Kindiki graduated from Moi University with a Bachelor of Laws degree, having been part of the university's pioneer law class. He proceeded to the Kenya School of Law, where he earned his postgraduate diploma in legal studies in 2001, qualifying him to practice as an advocate. His pursuit of academic excellence took him to the University of Pretoria in South Africa, where he completed a Master's of Laws in International Human Rights Law and Democracy in 2000, followed by a PhD in International Law in 2002. Before entering politics, Kindiki built an impressive academic career. He began lecturing at Moi University in 1999 and later joined the University of Nairobi in 2004, where he rose to serve as the head of the Department of Public Law and an associate dean. Over time, he became an associate professor of law. In addition to his academic work, he practiced as an advocate of the High Court of Kenya and offered consulting services to international organizations, including the United Nations Development Programme and the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. His national recognition increased when he joined the legal team that represented then Deputy President William Ruto at the International Criminal Court in The Hague. Kindiki's political career officially began in 2013 when he was elected senator for Tharaka Nithi County, a seat he retained after the 2017 elections. During his tenure, he served as the first Senate Majority Leader from 2013 to 2017 and later as the Deputy Speaker of the Senate between 2017 and 2020. His leadership roles placed him at the center of major legislative developments and strengthened his reputation as a disciplined and strategic political figure. In October 2022, President William Ruto appointed him as the Cabinet Secretary for the Interior and National Administration. In this powerful docket, Kindiki became widely known for his strict approach to national security. He oversaw efforts to streamline passport issuance, intensify the fight against banditry, and enforce law and order during politically charged periods. His tough stance, however, attracted both praise and criticism. During the 2024 Gen Z anti-finance bill protests, as well as earlier Azimia protests, he faced public scrutiny and legal challenges over allegations of excessive police force, abductions, and protester deaths. Civil society groups even pursued motions to remove him from the role of advocates, arguing that he bore command responsibility for security operations. Despite these controversies, Kindiki's political career reached its peak on November 1, 2024, when he was sworn in as Kenya's 13th deputy president following the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua. His appointment was met with legal petitions questioning the legitimacy of the process, with critics arguing that constitutional procedures had been violated. A High Court order briefly barred his swearing in, but the decision was later overturned, clearing the way for him to assume office. His calm, soft-spoken, and highly loyal demeanor has continued to draw both admiration and criticism, with some political observers labeling him a "yes sir" deputy, in contrast to his more outspoken predecessor. Kindiki has also navigated internal political tensions, particularly those arising from shifting dynamics within the MTK region and lingering rivalries linked to his predecessor's fallout with the president. Some regional leaders have faulted him for not aggressively championing local interests, while others view his national focus as a sign of stability and professionalism. Beyond politics, Kindiki maintains a private and tightly guarded personal life. He married Dr. Joyce Anjagi in 2001, an environmental chemist and senior lecturer at the University of Nairobi. Together, they have 3 children. Despite his high-profile career, Kindiki is known for shielding his family from public attention. In 2024, during a parliamentary vetting process, he declared a net worth of approximately Kenya shillings 694 million, an increase from Kenya shillings 544 million in 2022. He attributed the rise primarily to income from his private law practice, managed by others while he holds public office, along with earnings from real estate, shares, SACO deposits, small businesses, and consultancy work. He has consistently stated that he does not engage in improper business dealings or government tenders, emphasizing that his public salary covers his basic expenses. From a modest childhood in Irunduni to the second highest office in Kenya, Kithure Kindiki's life story is one of resilience, academic brilliance, political ambition, and the controversies that often accompany those who rise to national prominence. His journey continues to shape Kenya's political landscape, leaving a complex but undeniable legacy.